the lesson I learned was, not the lesson I learned, the decision I made was, we're going to figure out how to enjoy. We're not going to panic. We're going to make the best of the situation. We're going to take this horrible situation that we're in, and we're going to go all out, all hours of the day, and get as many videos out there, dumping it on as many channels as we can, because every video has its place. Like, there's certain videos that would be much better on the dancing videos, in the dancing channel, certain videos would be much better on the microscope, certain videos that would be much better on, oh, the world is sucky and we need to love each other. Although anything that you and I do, that would probably be just a KrinEtEagle page. Like, I don't really know how to do the monsters need love one. I really wanted to do an avatar one for that. So if you could help me get a video avatar for that. Because what throws me off is as soon as I see my face, I can't do it. And it's a serious one where the idea is I say I don't want to have to be worried whether you're talking or not. I just want to be able to say my couple thoughts.
Don't look at your face. Aim the camera at you, make sure it's pointed at you, and just talk.
I can't do that. I have to have eyes. Somebody's eyes.
Put some fucking squiggly eyes on the thing.
And that's the reason why when you're there I do much better, because even though I'm supposedly looking at myself, I'm not. I'm looking at the two people. My eyes blur out and I see the two people there and I don't see myself. I'm looking at the couple there. And every time I do see myself, that's when you see me go blank. And I'm like, fuck, what was I saying? Eagle, bring me back, because I have no idea what I was saying.
Don't look at her, look at me.
Such bad AD. I don't know if is it ADD or ADHD that's causing that? Like, as soon as I talk to me, as soon as I see my face, as soon as I have a fucking awareness of the room, then I forget my thoughts.
Since your train of thought's easily disrupted, I don't know if that's ADD. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Like, if my train of thought gets derailed for
I
any
don't think
reason...
you're hyper enough to be ADHD.
Huh?
I don't think you're hyper enough to be ADHD.
I feel that way, though, when you and I are talking to people. I feel like...
Have you ever seen one of those simulation of ADHD videos?
Lucy was ADHD. She was definitely ADHD. Like, couldn't sit still.
Oh, she'd do great at UPW.
Would she? No, she hates sitting still. Oh, well, she just moved. Oh, yeah.
She can move the whole time.
Yeah. You were saying something about Jeremy being alone there? Wonder if he would benefit from it?
Yeah, Scott Harris had said some... It said some phrase. It was like... something that Jeremy said. Some about one stuff. I don't know. Don't remember the exact phrase right now. It reminded me of Jeremy's like. So Jeremy theoretically knows all the theory.
Of what we were listening to?
Okay. Maybe not day 3. He knows probably day 2. I don't know about day 1. He knows some of it. He knows probably at least a good third of it. Right? He knows the theory. Look at me.
Did you say, look at me, I'm over here? I wanted to see how much the camera was looking at. Oh, was it covered the whole time? No.
What? Probably knows a good third of it, right? Does he fucking do anything with that information? Hell no!
Then why do you say that he knows it?
He repeated it back verbatim. the point where I had thought about him. Every single thing that Scott had said for like a good 10 minutes, Jeremy had said some version of or another. I don't remember.
You don't remember the topic was?
I don't remember what the topic was. I don't remember the part. I remember the feeling. I remember the image of the frame of Jeremy when Jeremy was saying something that reminded me of this. Or Jeremy was saying the thing that this
About
reminded me of.
rapport? About...
No, it wasn't rapport. It was today. It's definitely today.
Was rapport today or yesterday?
Rapport was yesterday. It was meant to. Today's transform.
I just want to spend all day in these things. Every day. Just doing that.
You could get a job there. They probably pay reasonably well.
Because I don't want to have to be required to do anything for anyone else. Other than just learning and having fun.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah, maybe. But only if we could do it together, and they probably wouldn't be okay with that.
Oh, fuck off. I can handle the technical side, and you can handle the sitting there learning and having fun.
But I want to be able to we're both dancing on it.
Yeah. I don't think they
No? They probably were like, you can't have your family around or something like that. Or I guess when you have a green screen where you have it where...
yeah, just having a person dressing greenish.
I wouldn't want that. I'd want to have it where you can rotate.
Yeah. I don't know. There's probably a deal we could make with them. Just let us be open with them. There's probably a deal. Now that we've gone to UPW, then yeah, we also need to talk. Talking is very important. At least that was the impression I got after listening to a bunch of people do that for 12 hours. Fuck! 14 hours!
Is today 14 hours?
10?
Do you count the 2-hour breaks?
Fair point. There were two 1-hour breaks. But between you get in the building and you leave the building, it was at a minimum of 14 hours.
And that's just the audience members.
That's just the audience members. I mean,
The
the
staff
team
had to
just gotta
arrive there
be-
an hour before, and they leave an hour
Right.
after.
They don't get a nap.
Huh?
Yeah, they don't get the nap.
Yeah, they didn't get to take a break. Yeah. That's the reason why they have 6 of them now.
It's kind of funny, this story Erin told of some screenshot of her where she finally crashed out. Yeah. They told me that story.
Big leap, but she finally what?
She was sitting there looking all depressed, picking her nose.
So,
And then everybody else was dancing and she was just like, ugh. I have been awake for 46 hours.
it's easy to forget that the camera's on. It really is.
So easy. Like the first day you're very, 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 very never. The camera's definitely on.
Yeah.
The second day you're like, the camera's on. I shouldn't forget this. The third day you're like, what? Oh shit, the camera's on.
Yeah, like I called
Oh,
myself a
jeez.
couple times today going, wait, is the camera on? Oh, thank God it wasn't on. It was one of those moments where we turned it off, thankfully. Yeah, definitely gotten a bit comfortable today. A bit forgetful. Very, very glad that the camera does not aim down. My brain does not comprehend that we don't have the money. My brain does not
Obviously
have
we
this
have the money.
awareness that we are in any kind of poverty.
Awesome.
My brain does not comprehend why we need to go make money. No, because we need to go make money.
Well,
I've never had
the thing about being rich
I've been spoiled my entire
is
life.
that in order to be rich, you have to
make Huh?
The thing about being rich is that in order to stay rich, you have to make money. Otherwise, your friend in the gondola laughs at you.
What do you think?
Okay, so what are you thinking right now? I don't know. Guess what am I thinking? We're halfway there. Are we halfway there yet? Yes, we're halfway there. Now, I was also thinking, when I get to the top, my net worth will have grown $125,000 from when we started. This guy's a billionaire. He calculated it out.
You, on the other hand.
You'll be getting poor! You'll be losing net worth.
I don't understand that, though. He has all these employees and all these things.
But he's the only speaker. So if he isn't speaking, nothing's happening. I mean, okay, he gets some off of, I don't know, his passive ads bringing in money on his courses or something. But even that's probably newer. He didn't have courses back then?
He had it all.
He had seminars.
Oh,
yeah.
and this might have been before you had the audio tape.
Right. If you don't even have audio tapes, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're getting poorer every minute you sleep.
I was talking about. We just tried to figure it out.
No, we're talking about people making money or not making money. And Eagle thinks it's hilarious because the concept of passive income is very foreign to people. We take it for granted that.
It has to be doing something.
What are you talking about?
So people who teach, if they only teach to a group of students, and that's me, I don't get, like that lady, she was like, I only like talking to people. I was like, okay, but if you don't record yourself,
Nobody gets it.
Yeah,
Nobody
I do not
gets it.
understand that.
Wait, there's 3 types of people in the world. There's the suckers, there's the suckers who know everything but haven't applied it yet, and there's those who applied it. Technically there's 4, since there's those who applied it, and there's those who applied it and got lucky and did much better than those who applied it.
Right.
But those who applied it are still miles ahead of everybody else.
Well, that's the reason why I want to record our entire lives, and I just want to start posting all of it. Just like, one of it's gonna hit. Even if it's not going viral, it's somebody's gonna see it somewhere, even if it's just fucking AI somewhere. I want because I think we have hilarious conversations. I think we should be on full-time 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Alright, let's do it.
So like right now we're recording, right?
Yeah.
So we could post this conversation somewhere. Are we recording in 2 places right now?
We are. Yeah, that just kind of stuff. Well,
Why are we doing that?
because we're going to turn off the other one, and this is the one with the camera.
But you have to have it on for the camera to work?
Hmm?
You have to have it on? I thought you just have it where we would just put the camera on, not where you were turning the recording on.
Or you can be streaming. I didn't start streaming.
Well, like this would be streaming under KrinEtEagle terms.
Right. So we started recording.
Uh-huh.
We'll go post it later if you want to.
Sure. Yes, I would appreciate that. Okay, but I'm still confused why we turned the recorder on in the first place. If there was already another recorder on.
But like with the camera. Record it.
You can't have, that's what I'm asking, you can't have the camera part be on without it recording?
Oh, I can.
And then
Well, that's
the
kind of pointless
other,
then, because then it's like, what's that, 400 pixels of the screen? So you
Oh, I
have
don't know.
400 by
I don't really know how bad the resolution is of anything.
400 by 200 pixel.
Which is really
View.
crappy resolution or something.
So you don't go back and watch your, well, I guess you do go back and watch
I
your
do.
videos, but people don't like your
The
videos.
resolution.
Otherwise, you'd be famous.
Yeah, but I don't think they don't like it because of the lack of resolution.
You're right. It's probably not that.
I think they don't like it because we just don't say anything interesting that they are interested in.
Or you don't edit the interesting parts so that it's only interesting stuff.
Right.
Which is the other key. You need to edit so that's only interesting stuff, because this is 2025, and if it isn't interesting every single second of it, they're gone.
You see, that's not true. Guian stuff, they do not edit their podcasts.
She's a podcast.
Yes.
Podcasts are audio
she has
only.
her, not a podcast. She has where he and her are talking.
And they clip. You don't notice it, but they clip. You don't notice it.
You've seen the long ones and you think they're clipping.
Okay, I'll go listen to hers. But
So I didn't hear it.
two things. One, they clip.
They clip for the short stuff. The
For the
shorts
long
are
stuff.
well edited.
Two, how many views do their long videos get compared to their shorts? And what's the viewer retention rate? Viewer retention
That I
rate
don't know.
is 8%, maybe? It's average,
Right.
right?
Well,
At
how do you understand
best?
streaming? I don't understand streaming then.
I don't understand streaming either, but I have some ideas.
Okay.
My ideas are, A, you're constantly interacting with chat.
They're what?
Constantly interacting with the chat.
Yes.
The
Which is the reason why I
chat
was thinking let's get on Twitch.
is your lifeline.
Because Twitch is just people randomly finding each other, right?
2, your personality is everything. You need to have the most comical, outlandishly over-exaggerated personality. If you don't have the most outlandishly over-exaggerated...
I think we are hilarious to listen to. Like, anybody who's ever come to our house loves having conversations with us.
certain parts.
We've never gotten anybody...
Our conversation just now had a certain part that was funny. And the other 13 minutes of it probably wasn't that funny. And you could clip it together so that it was only 5 minutes of funny, and still manage to retain the rest of everything.
What I'm talking about is that, like, I want one of those streaming videos where it's like we have them having a conversation with us right there in the room with us.
Yeah, that's great. That's a one-on-one conversation. You just get somebody to pay you $1,000 for that.
But I've seen it where you have people live stream, like a talk show thing.
Yeah.
Talk shows are not.
Yeah, you have a talk show, they call in, right? Like what Rosie did, or what the radios do.
Right.
You have the thing, you have a requires staff, probably. Or maybe you pick a random. Pick somebody, they call in, you answer their question, you talk to them.
No, so like
Everybody else
Rosie did a
watches.
fireside chat with him and his wife, and they had a whole
Team.
bunch of questions, huh?
Team
All
chose
the
questions.
team did was send in the questions.
They chose,
And they
they
didn't- they didn't even
curated,
have
they
that.
curated the questions. Almost certainly they curated.
No,
it.
actually, no.
You really don't
let me
think
tell you
so?
what happened. So Hermione's wife was just sitting there, and she was just scrolling through the questions. She was the curator.
Oh, okay,
So
right.
she's just sitting there
Okay.
scrolling through questions.
So they
She's like,
receive the
no,
questions,
no,
look at
no,
it.
No. Ah, this is a good one. Yeah, I'll ask you this one.
Of course, they also process, right? So, if I go look at your average Twitch stream, or YouTube chat, or heck, even our Zoom chat, there's a lot of people who can't get it into their head to write in actual understandable English for some reason.
Yeah.
And so your mind spends an extra 30 seconds trying to figure out what the fuck they just said.
Yeah.
And you don't have 30 seconds, you have -3.
Right.
You have
So they
-3.
one person who's reading the question and then translates the question together. So that's what she
That's
was
good.
doing for Harmony.
That's good.
Harmony was answering all the questions, and she was processing. She was reading through all.
You
his-
scroll through, you extrapolate from a bunch, or not extrapolate, you condense from a bunch, you distill. These are interested in a question, you translate them into a usable form, catch the eye. Perfect. Love it. That's great. And now you need 2 more things. So you have interaction with chat, done. You have great personality.
I think we have an awesome person.
Done. Now you have interesting topic.
Yeah.
And you have people who really love interesting topic.
Yeah.
Interesting topic has to provide them with value and entertainment simultaneously.
Yeah.
55. Has to be fast-paced
That's the hard
and
part.
constantly evolving.
Yeah.
Yet has to maintain the interest and entertainment of your audience.
Do you see
Which
how
requires 4,
Okay.
we have an audience.
Do you see how we interact with each other?
Mhm.
When we go on there, this is what I'm wanting.
Okay, this works because you're talking to me, not them.
But I
You
want
can
to be able
invite
to
them.
include. Yeah, I
so
want to
we invite them. As we say, hey, audience, if you want to join us, and this is 2 sentences, and then we go back to talking.
Right.
What you do is you just look at them and you ignore them.
No, I don't want to do that.
So don't do that.
Alright.
Don't do that. Simple
Then as
as
soon as
that.
I become aware of the audience there, then I like want to interact with them.
And so you have to train your brain.
Right.
You have to train your brain. It's the muscle of the same way a pull-up is a muscle. The same way
So we have
you're
to have
not
I
getting
don't
dizzy
pay
when you
attention
spin
to the
around in
screen,
circles.
and
Muscle.
just you interacting with the screen.
You
because
can
you
do
have
that.
your
I know.
ability.
I'm marginally better at it. Not much.
But that's because of the Zoom.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's. I have
But
to
that's
deal
what I
with.
want to do. I want to be able to have Zoom conversations
Yeah.
and have the Zoom conversations posted on YouTube.
Let's do that. Let's have our Zoom conversations posted on YouTube. Sounds
That
great.
means we have to have other people be willing to have a Zoom conversation.
Right. Which
Either
again,
that, or
4.
you and I go into different rooms and have a
Audience.
Zoom conversation with each other.
That doesn't. I mean, yeah, we could do that.
That would. So not
I
fun.
mean, so podcasting, right?
Mhm.
Modern podcasts, the ones that aren't entirely audio,
Mhm.
the ones you don't listen to on your hike entirely, or can but don't always. They have a guy in a room, and there's a table, and on the other side of the table is another guy in the room.
I
It just
wish-
seems the noise and
I
up with
wish
2 guys
Monday
in the room.
night group would allow us to be YouTubed.
We could present an interesting idea of. Maurice would go so well. It's so good
Where's
for
the
this.
perfect for this?
We can present an interesting idea of let's try to experiment. We're gonna get a set of questions, randomly generate some random fucking weird questions. We're gonna get 4, maybe 6 people. Works better with smaller groups, honestly. Above 4 hurts, really hurts. Every person has to do the question. We're gonna do Matt's panel, basically, right?
Mhm.
Set up Matt's panel. Person cycle will get chosen as host. Everybody gets ideally 10 minutes to talk, maybe 5. Ideally, actually 3, and you'll talk with each other. It's not talking to the audience, it's talking with each other, discussing your ideas for that question, but a time limit is kept in mind in everybody's mind, so there's no 30-minute long rants. You tell your stories, yes, but you tell them quickly. Ideally, you stay on topic.
That's not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen. But you keep this in mind, because if you don't keep this in mind, it's definitely not gonna happen.
But I like our random conversations that go anywhere and everywhere. I don't necessarily all.
Yeah.
Like, I like our conversations after 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. All conversations we've ever had with anybody is so much more fucking interesting after 10 p.m. Whether it's
They do.
Wes or with
They always do.
It's just something about 10 p.m. hour, and that's the reason why I think we should
10
have
p.m.
our,
hour.
We should have our podcast at 9 p.m. or 9:30, so 9 o'clock, so that we have the technical shit, and then after that, it's a free for all.
2 things you notice, though. It works after 9 p.m. because we've been talking for 3 hours already. Everybody's loose. Everybody's drunk, basically.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Everybody's all relaxed. They're talking, and they can go in there and just fucking say weird shit. The professional speakers know how to do this instantaneously. They switch.
Yeah.
They've trained that muscle.
Yeah.
Us, we don't. We have to have 3 hours, right?
No, I don't think you and I do.
Well, maybe.
But that actually reminds me, so
Yeah.
if we were to, like, every night come in and she wants us to come and hang out, if
Yeah.
we would just turn the camera on,
So,
can we have the camera not be there but like down at us?
sure.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
You pick the camera on a tripod.
Yeah.
Make it clear.
That would be, I think, really ideal. That way she gets where we're talking and
we get where we're making some video.
Yeah. So our lives, there is the connection to the world. Okay, so something I would like to get done by Monday. Sign up your Slack and your GitHub. Just hit some buttons. I'd like to get the YouTube channel up. I just want something to Henry, I guess. I'll put that on the list. And like, I know the stuff you need to do for them. Oh, there's like just this whole long list of things you need to do.
Well, that's fine. Just do that. So this seems like really good starting points. If all of that was done, it would be a really good week's worth of progress. Especially in 2 days.
I really do want to get a lot of shit done.
Awesome. What? you heard me say awesome and you're like,
No, what I don't think you get is, and that's probably a limiting belief for us, is as soon as you make it a requirement, I can't do it.
it is not a requirement. It's not.
You
It's
make
an
it one when you get all into tantrum state.
It's an invitation.
If you can hold on to that, I mean, really seriously, if you can hold on to that, then it will make money. If it's all about having fun, okay? I can do an infinite load of shit as long as it's all about having fun. As soon as it's about a requirement,
Fun.
and that's a limiting factor for me. That's not a limiting factor that I can get rid of now. That was one of the things that was pissing me off that day, was I couldn't do it. When he was like, do it right now. That was a trigger word for me. I was like, you're saying now, and you're just like, every time he's saying it was just triggering me worse and
Did
worse.
Tony go in the
and worse.
military, or he just like worked with too many people who went in the military?
Not when Tony was doing the now. For some reason, Tony's now doesn't get me.
Yes, because you have infinite rapport with family.
No, because he has
Counselors.
Tony time. Which totally negates any now that he ever fucking says.
Because it's now, and we're gonna work
His
through it.
now is, let's give every moment right now our full presence. That kind of now,
Right.
I totally respect.
Because his now isn't a schedule. His now is, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, I hope you don't enjoy getting sleep because we're going to be working through this. No time limit. We're working through it.
Right. That's that kind of now.
You have till the end of eternity to work through it.
That kind of now.
As long as we're working
I
through it with
will
you right now.
dive into, give my full loyalty. You give me all your presents, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you all my presents back. And that's the reason why we all sit there and we all stay for 15 hours with Tony, because he's giving us his full presents, we're gonna give him our full fucking presents.
I can't believe there's actually people who don't.
Huh? What?
I can't believe there's actually people who don't give them their full presents.
There are, you can see some of the people, it's like, I saw some comments on there like, when is this gonna, and I'm like, you're not a Tony.
Like, mate, you
don't
paid
get it.
how
You
much
didn't
money
get
for
it.
this?
You didn't get this. You didn't get the
Maybe they
memo.
should have charged 10 times more money.
Yeah.
Maybe you would have appreciated it.
Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, his need to cost money just because he needs people to be like, let me have every goddamn second. I'm like, I missed 2 minutes. Oh my god, I just lost $50. Like with that thing that he said with Jim Rohn thing, where he's like, he figured out every word is $3.
Like, if I could write faster, I would write V when he says V.
Yes. Yes. Like Tony stuff. I don't know if I have the because you can now on YouTube. You can, and he has even a channel now. Apparently, somebody listed it on, posted it on the comments. Did you see?
What?
He has a channel now. He's on full 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Oh, his network channel. Where-
With Tony.
Well, it's not him talking live. It is him talking past.
Yes.
They don't
past.
fucking follow him around.
No, but it's all his access to his past stuff
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
yeah. Well, I mean, his YouTube channel does the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
And
And of course,
I
stuff
can't
that
actually listen to Tony every day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I don't have.
State helps.
Yes.
State really helps.
Yes.
Like, if it were UPW didn't have the solid 3 hours of jumping up and down every day,
Yeah, that would be very hard.
people wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jim Rohns, right?
Yeah.
They're probably really good, but they didn't have that.
But they didn't go to.
They didn't go
Jim
there,
Rohn's
right?
thing was 3 hours long. You
It was
could go
3
listen
hours
to
long
3
a
hours.
weekend. It was an immersion. And this, you require this in order to have immersion. You require that it's not a break. Like, fuck, is it a break? But it's a break. It's a...
That first day, there was no fucking, like, there was times I was like, okay, when do I pause this so I can reset? Like, oh my god, how... Yeah, like, he's like, the stories y'all are telling people, it doesn't do us any good. Like, you don't get to feed, you don't get to eat, you don't get to do anything. This doesn't help me. And I'm trying to get my message out there to more people.
We're terrible marketers.
It's like, well, you could give us bathroom breaks then. Like, I really want to go to one of your lives. I so want to go to one of your lives, but I am not going to one of your lives until I have heard every goddamn one of your stories so many times that I just am so sick of your voice that I'm willing to go to the restroom while you're talking.
I mean, like, the things in person, like at Fiji, where he really does go for 16 hours, like...
Yeah.
Does he not have bathroom breaks?
I don't know. It's like, can I bring a catheter? If we can bring a catheter, that's fine. We'll do this.
Like, even he gets like a 10-minute break to show his video or something, so he rests his voice after talking for 6 hours straight.
Yeah. I like seeing the old him. I really do.
It was really cool to see the evolution.
Yeah. I feel like I missed out all those years of not going, but at the same, I was really resenting that earlier today. But then I was seeing him in the earlier stuff, and I was like,
He hasn't. I don't feel like he's picked up. Good.
you don't feel like he's what?
I don't feel like he's picked up that many new stories. Like, he's picked up some new stories, right? Most of his stories were made in his first 30, maybe 30, 40 years of living.
Mm-hmm.
And after 40 years, like, he doesn't have any new stories. Like, he has current happening events within the last couple of years, maybe, yeah.
Well, the thing
But they're not
Paige,
teaching stories.
Paige, or whatever, Sage, that's all new stuff.
Okay.
Every story with her is new stuff because they didn't.
Every
talk
story
about
with
that.
Sage was in the last 15 years or 10 years.
Yeah. The story with his new daughter is new stuff.
Formative stories. How many new key cornerstone formative stories are not in his first 35 years of life? What, like 1 out of
But
10?
that's because he went out there to collect stories.
Hey, what does that collect stories?
But I like his stories from like when he was doing like where he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Where it was like or when
Closer
they,
you get to his actual life. Yeah.
Huh?
The closer you get to actually his actual life, the more you feel to know him.
Well, no, it's that I feel like I didn't miss out on all of it. So like when he talked about the 9/11 of saying what it was like then.
That's a nice origin story.
Huh?
It's a nice origin story.
Origin story.
The guy who got after everything at his Fiji event.
Yeah.
He went on to become a great speaker.
Yes.
They go.
I like those stories that bring me to, okay, I didn't go to the event, but I can imagine that I was there for a moment. I can feel what it was like. Without having to go through the actual stress of whatever that situation was like. I was going through some other stupid trauma. You know, the only reason why I am so glad I went through all that, Eagle, is to have had you. But if it weren't for you, all of that trauma would not have like, I don't have the stories of that because they just like the world before you. I mean, the Alaska world, those are stories that are key.
You actually have a really nice collection of stories, like.
My Alaska stories.
Not all of them. If you could properly put together lesson, analogy, story teach tool,
Yeah.
your set of stories is perfect. You don't need more stories. They're fine.
I don't remember any of them other than Alaska. No, I remember all those.
Your co-op stories, your stories from when you were young,
That's true. That's true.
your stories, especially
Yeah.
drama. Yeah, like when you were screaming.
That was college, yeah, okay, sure.
I mean,
I still consider that part of Alaska world. The whole...
okay, yeah, near Alaska, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
everything from high school on. Did I have any stories ever from before high school?
Yeah.
From before college?
Yeah. Yeah, you have some high school stories.
Huh. Yeah, that I got massaged people, and yeah, I guess a couple of the theater ones, sure.
That's the skill
Yeah.
the great speakers have, is they know how to take stories and turn them into power.
Yeah.
That's what writers have, that's what storytellers have, that's what magicians have.
But we're gonna have to go back and find them because I don't know if I remember them all anymore.
Well, we have them all recorded, most of them labeled.
Okay. That's what I would ideally like to do, is to go in.
And that's what, right, one of the things was, they're good.
Yeah, storytelling. He was amazing at that.
One of the things Dean said, right, was find all your stories and write them all down. Get a list of these are your stories.
Yes.
And then you can be a lot more creative with them once they're out on a fucking board in front of you.
Yeah. That was actually there's this guy, that penmanship guy. We haven't taken his course and thing, but I've looked at his videos of what he does, and that is essentially, I could not, or not interested in doing what he did. Not in the form that he did it in. I wanted to do that in the Obsidian form, which he has done as well. This guy has taken Obsidian and put it into a card
Zettelkasten?
catalog.
Zettelkasten? Yeah.
It's like super organized. It's Obsidian level insanity.
Physical cards, right? Yeah.
Physical
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, Zettelkasten's just fun to see, huh? That's the name for it. It comes
Yes.
from card knowledge, knowledge
Have you
cards.
seen this elsewhere?
Yeah.
For what?
So it's the core organizational approach that's like, if you want to use Obsidian properly, you use Zettelkasten.
Yes.
And
I got that for
before
Obsidian.
Obsidian, this was the thing. Scholars, master mathematicians, master professors, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Librarians, they all had Zettelkastens.
Wow.
And like a good Zettelkasten.
Yeah.
There's a photo in Wikipedia of like their title photo.
Yeah.
It's part of a room about probably the size of this enclave right here, right?
I can see me. Can we see you?
Yeah. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, that's better.
There it is.
About this room, right?
Right.
Bookcases on all sides.
Yeah.
And little like shoe boxes filled with cards, solid with cards of all colors,
Yeah.
colors, couple different dimensions. The entire fucking bookcase is just cards upon cards, neatly labeled, neatly organized. It's got a long Zettelkasten, and that person's knowledge is contained within that person's cards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you do.
That
It's written all down.
takes way more time. I had
It
I
takes
had 10 years
years,
worth
yeah.
of journals, and if you wanted to pull out my journal stuff, sure.
But note that it's not just stories. Yes, it does contain
it's
stories.
information.
It's information
It's
as purest
Obsidian
form.
style information in hard paper.
And with no graphs, which makes it harder than Obsidian.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a card catalog.
Well,
card
yeah.
catalog system, but it's yeah. I'm very impressed. I am very jealous.
Oh, we're starting to make that. In a very
A what?
inefficient form with
With what?
with envelopes.
Oh, our notes, right. Well, no, that's just where you were learning. So
That's just our notes,
I think,
yeah.
Was it Dean or was it somebody? I think it was Dean. No, it was Scott. I have no idea who. One of these people said the statement. You've got to learn handwriting because the learning that you do when you write it out by hand is very different.
You keep
They've-
saying this, and
They've
all I know
done
is
studies on this.
after I write it down, I remember it less than I did when I didn't. The things I
Then you
didn't
go-
write down, I remember more.
Okay. No, the catch is you have to go back.
You have
and
to
look
read
at
it. You
You
have
have
to
to go back and
look
read
at
it.
it.
Yeah.
Of course, I never remember the reading, and all of a sudden, Seek.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that it's. But the point is, it's very different than when you type it out. There is something fundamentally different in the handwriting of the words than of the typing of the words, and that's what they did a study on.
Is that?
Is
I
that
wonder if
the
that's actually true,
brain
though.
processes it differently. It happens. It processes it in different spaces of your brain. There is a manual.
Because, like, one, you're drawing the letters that your brain associates with, and the other, you're just click letter, click,
Well,
tap, tap.
so
tap.
there's a manual bit of it. So when the typing, I think, is more subconscious. So you remember,
hands
I don't
are
know if you
simply,
remember the story that I used to say about Aita. So she was that 100-mile-an-hour typer, and I swear that if we'd had those gloves, which would recognize key patterns or whatever, we would have known exactly what she was thinking all the fucking time. Because she'd be sitting there at the car stop, at the not bus stop. What do you call that thing? Where the lights are. What's it called? Lights.
Intersection?
Intersection, yes. We'd be sitting there at the intersection. Thank you. You're like,
Lights? I don't know, mate.
the intersection.
I'm driving a car. The fuck says?
Got in a car. So she'd be sitting there at the intersection waiting for the red light to turn green, and she'd be, two things. One, she's always had that shake in her hand, which has made me wonder if she's had Parkinson's her entire life. But anyways, so she's always had that shake, and she'd always be typing, like, as she's, like, having her hands on the wheel. The barrow thing.
Wheelbarrow.
Wheel drive.
Steering wheel?
Steering wheel. Thank you. It's like, I know it's 2 words, and I know it has the word wheel in it. Yeah, steering wheel. And her hands, and I would just be like, wow, I would just watch her hands, and I'm just like, I wish I could visually have just translated that into words so that I could know what she's thinking. On retrospect, I'm not sure if I really want to know what she was thinking because I'll be irritated by it, but no, I am curious. I want to know what she was thinking then.
What she was thinking then?
Yeah.
Mate, it was just a more evolved version of what she's thinking now.
Yeah, it was probably like to-do lists or I have to do this or that. But it was just hilarious to me that her hands typed her thoughts.
Can't just look at it? It was too fast.
Yeah, you know, it's 100 words per minute.
Yeah, I bet if you trained, you could do
It's
it.
actually 120 words per minute. I was lucky if I hit 60 words a minute. Have you ever done yourself? What did you know what you said that?
When I'm doing a lot of typing, probably about 80. No, I'm sorry, 50
Your
words per
Tourette's
minute.
slows you down
When I'm-
considerably.
When I'm doing well, 50.
Maybe when your Tourette's in the head.
Yeah. You see, the Tourette's happens because there's a desync between my knowing what I'm writing and my writing. And I'm thinking about it, or I'm listening to it, there's interference. So if it syncs perfectly, there's no Tourette's. Rhythm. That's why I can't listen to songs with rhythm. Rhythm fucks up.
They make your Tourette's bad? Huh.
My Tourette's goes to the rhythm. Mine goes to rhythm.
It's fascinating.
So I can't listen to rhythm. There can be a rhythm, but it can't be like a solid beat. It has to be disjointed, it has to be constant, it has to flow into the subconscious.
Okay. So we now have 2 videos. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons why I want to do the live streaming, because it would just get put out there.
This what?
It would just be put out there. And that's the reason why we should do the KrinEtEagle talking, where we just sit there and talk. As a live stream.
How you doing?
Well, okay, what about all those live streams that are pre-recorded and are put out there as live streams?
That's what premieres, mate?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
just-
you're
I
right.
see
There are
they're
live. Yeah, we can do that. That's easy enough to do. Yeah.
And then we can answer people's comments. No, because I like to interact with the comments.
Oh, you won't be answering people's comments if you're doing that. No. It's a pre-recorded video. And so a lot of this again relies on number 4. You have comments, you have an audience, you have people who fucking show up. Otherwise, just talking between ourselves, which is great, yes. But it has to be both interesting, fast-paced, build good personality, entertaining, informative, all of that. Easier to do with editing. Possible to do without editing. Requires commitment to a special set of skills to not go on tangents, but also do go on tangents, but make the tangents interesting and never have pause.
I hate
Or you have to have
that.
something to fill the pause.
Is there anything else other than that?
Other than what? The modern fucking attention span?
No. Is there? I'm sorry. Going back. I'm still stuck on the other thing.
Oh, that has to be edited out of the video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, mate. The rest of it's great. It has been 50 minutes, by the way. Which means it is also now 5 a.m.
Fuckers.
And you have to get up. 5 hours.
Oh, I hate this. I hate fucking...
6, I guess.
Excuse my language.
Don't worry about it, mate. YouTube doesn't care anymore.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. YouTube doesn't care anymore.
Did I say it in the other YouTube one?
No.
Huh?
No, it's just YouTube doesn't care anymore about cursing anymore.
I don't know about that. That's not the part that I'm upset about. That I have to... That I can't just post this.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll take care of it. Oh.
So you're going to have a main copy and then an edited copy. But that's still... And it's not like you can remind me beforehand, say, hey mom, make sure that you don't do this and this and this.
Because that'll, of course, prime your brain into subconsciously doing this and this and this.
No, but no, the reason why you can't do this is because you don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Well, you're supposed to have generally good ideas in your head. Like, so you'll pick it up. You'll learn. You'll pick it up. After a week of doing this straight, you'll have immersion. You'll become natural at it. I mean, at least significantly better than you currently are, and probably better than the average person.
So, on the average thing, other than, okay, that particular topic I'm going to have to censor, but in general, I don't like to censor anything that we say.
Yeah. Then say better things.
Huh?
Say better things. I don't know. Sorry.
Well, is there ever been anything else that you wanted me? I really didn't like. I was furious the other day when you wanted me to edit about celibacy.
Yeah, no, it's...
Like, I get furious when you're
Yeah.
wanting me to edit because you're embarrassed by something, not something that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that.
I guess there are some things that we do have to edit. I don't like that. I want to be an open book.
Be an open book as much as you can.
Huh?
Be an open book as much as you can.
Alright, they said don't ever leave the room in a low state. Yeah, I didn't agree with that statement, by the way.
Players don't really leave the stadium. They want to have good branding. Good branding is they leave a great impression of their event in your mind. So the stadium becomes a sacred space in your memories.
Mm-hmm.
And you always go back, when you look back in your memories, you always remember leaving that stadium and the happiest you ever could be. Makes you want to come again next year.
Mm-hmm.
Bring all your friends
Mm-hmm.
who are quite convinced you've joined a cult.
That was the reason why I didn't join for years, because I was like,
You remember that scene from Doctor Strange?
uh-uh.
Where he ends up in the hospital
Uh-huh.
and he's telling his doctor friend about what's happened to him.
Uh-huh.
And so he's like, they taught us to tap into these abilities that I never knew we had. And she's like, oh, so you joined a cult? It's like, no, I didn't join a cult. And she's like, sounds like you joined a cult.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry. Alright. Let's go. And you still haven't eaten your food. Can you feed something? Oh,
Alright,
God. It's
let's
freaking
go.
5. And it's freaking,
Bye. Bye.
I love you.
Yeah,
No. I
that's
just
good.
want to share the world with our stuff.
Thank you. Bum 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 a bum 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 a bum 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 bum.
So you have shoes on?
No, Mama, we have no shoes on.
That's your
Alright.
name for the podcast.
Or something.
Mwah. Love you, world. Thank you for joining us in our conversation, which, yes.
I know that you
We're going to let Mama sleep now. Okay. Night. Sleep well.